Hello Internet, my name is Vedred, and at long last, welcome back to my monthly development update video for the False World. Just a couple announcements before we get started. I'm sorry for the long delay since the last video. The move did not go well at all, and it's only in the past month and a half or two that I've been able to get any amount of work done. Most of which you'll be able to see here. Second announcement, I am on my laptop, which is not very good, so recording quality and frame rate may be low. Next item is there is a new programmer on the team. He joined about a week and a half ago-ish, and has quickly made himself a very valuable asset to the team. Glad to have him on board. You'll see some of his contributions in the video. And last item is I have selected a new networking solution. I'll go into more details as we come across things in this video. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, the networking solution that I had picked is one that I went over before. I had tried using DarkRift before, and it didn't work out very well at all. I decided to give it another try, and it is working beautifully. I'm still very much in the process of getting everything updated and transferred over to the networking system, since Unity and Smartbox are very different. This video is using the current build, which is running on the DarkRift networking system. Oh dear. Unlike previous videos, there it goes. Unlike previous videos, what I'm running is not the server. This is a client that is independent from the server. That's one of the first things that I got running, is that the server and client are now completely separated. So, some things that you'll notice here: we no longer have the little spheres. I know some of my friends will be very upset about this. They really loved rolling around the world as their little ball. I might make that a special cosmetic item in the future, who knows. But we do now have a male character, just for placeholders, just so that we can get a grasp of the dimensions of things. Another thing you'll notice is that the walls are a bit different than in previous episodes, previous videos, and there are some other minor changes. You'll notice that the bar down here is not right. That's more. There have been many graphical glitches on when I started running things on my laptop. I am correcting them as I get to them. And a note about the placeholder character. It only has one animation right now, and that animation is terrible. It consists of 5 keyframes, I think, and for anyone that knows animation, you'll know what a keyframe is, and you'll know that for what this animation is, that is not nearly enough. I spent all of about 30 seconds working on the animation. I just wanted something in that I could fiddle around with. So, yay, we're moving. That's terrible. So yeah, my wife she took the time to give us some new assets. Not this asset. So we've got these cool new walls. they're still being worked on. This is not the final version. We've got new towers that we can go through, all that fun stuff. And some people would have seen the picture that I posted about the tiles and the ramps. So the ramps are now being dynamically placed. Let's see if we can find a good example. Sure. Oh wait, no, not over here because the wall's in the way. Yeah, I can't really find a good example. But the ramps are being dynamically placed, so depending on the height difference will determine how steep these ramps are. The closer the tiles are in height, yeah, over here. So this one over here, a lot steeper than this one here. It just goes to improve the overall aesthetics. Makes it look much more organic. I have also gone in and made it so that these ramps on going to the ground are dynamic as well. During one version, they were just static and going at the steepest angle possible, which is not the case anymore. Alright, let's head back into town. Lots of running. I seem to have lost the ability to jump. That's one of the things that the new programmer is working on. He's going to be going over the character controller and making it work a lot better. So we've got a bunch of these. Well, they're supposed to be NPCs. Right now they're just blocks. But we can target them. Now before we could target them by clicking on them. But now we can target them by hitting a key. Right now I'm using the Z key, or Z for those that speak British English. But eventually it'll be moved to tab, and we can cycle through them. By default it goes to the closest first, and if we move around and things, and the order of objects closest to us gets changed, then it'll revert back to the closest again. This was one of the things that I had John, his name is, the new programmer, I had worked on that, and he also I'll have to report that to him. He also worked on being able to do line of sight targeting. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So now we're not able to target any of them because we have no line of sight. We cannot see them. So yeah, a lot of changes yet to come. But I think that just about does it for this video. So, until next time, be good.